but they not boy head chicks.
Welcome back, Crusaders, to the third episode of That's News to Us. Last episode, we started the 10 surefire ways to improve your mood.
And we plan on continuing that with step number 6, which is to help someone. Maybe that's just smiling at a cashier or donating to a charity, helping yourself by helping others.
Step 7, try some yoga. Honestly, though, yoga is incredibly calming, and the poses and movements are meant for relief stress and to relax and stretch your muscles.
Step 8, set a goal for yourself that you want to achieve a year from now. Maybe that's just rereading all your favorite books. Maybe it's learning how to play a certain sport and being more active. Something that is a bit of a stretch, but is achievable.
Step 9, put it into perspective. Try to look at why you're down in the dumps differently. If you can figure out why you fell the way you do, then you can fix it.
Final step, engage in positive self-talk. That's right, the correct way to motivate yourself is to tell yourself good things, like that you're beautiful, or you're handsome, or that you're smart. Just engage in self-talk, and ultimately you will feel better about yourself.
Back into Crusader news. Prom and spring formal are just around the corner. For all of you not going because it's too flashy, you're not the only one.
And for those of you who are completely in love with the idea of dressing up and putting on makeup and doing all your hair all wonderfully, you're not the only ones. Now for the rant.
I'm happy I'm graduating this year. The only conflict that's building up is prom. Prom should be a fun, exciting thing to experience. It should be hanging out with friends and dancing. Yeah! But no, it's all about causing rage and disappointment. People are complaining that they're choosing a cheap place where all of us attending have to buy all the decoration stuff for it. Why not choose a reasonable place where everything is there and we can spend and enjoy the best time of our life all together in one graduating class? No, people are just going to the dollar store and buying all these cheap stuff when everything is there at that one venue that we can all enjoy. But no, the conflict is all about alcohol. Prom isn't all about drinking. It's all about spending the last night of your life with all your friends. For people watching this and planning for their next prom next year, choose wisely before it starts off a conflict like this. Now stop the drama and pick up a Timbit.
Fun fact, in America, the average starting cost for prom is $1,078, which includes the hair, makeup, the dress, the dinner, and the limo.
Well spoken. Lately, vapes have become a huge trend in our community, taking away the coolness away from smoking cigarettes. Not many people in our generation smoke, compared to the generation before us. Many people nowadays find it gross and know all the health issues that comes with cigarettes, and here's a rant about it.
Going way back to the 1800s, smoking cigarette has been around, seen as a fun time smoking in bars and restaurants and with their friends and family. But as time passed, laws have started to be put down, changing age limit and prohibiting smoking areas. Smoking not only damages your physical and mental health, but it also the health of all your friends and family around you. Not only are the people smoking affected by this, but non-smokers are too, that are around people that are smoking. And smokers cause 600,000 non-smoker deaths per year. The feeling that as you are smoking, you feel less stress is actually false because how can that be when smoking actually raises your blood pressure? But really that relaxing feeling is from the nicotine addiction, which is met when your brain hits. And by smoking, it actually increases your anxiety and stress. Smoking is the same as, say you guys are sitting down for lunch and the person beside you decides to spray their food with some liquid, and some of the liquid touches your food. And when you ask them, they don't tell you what it really is and says, oh, don't worry, it's just some filtered water with some chloride, but it isn't proven to be harmful. How fast would you request to get a new meal? Same as smoking near someone who smoked near you because it is in the air. Is it really worth the risk between all the people around you?
Guess what, you vapors? Most vapors have little to no nicotine in them, as well as being significantly safer than cigarettes. And for all those smokers that are trying to figure out if vaping helps you quit, well, it does, because of the ability to change the amount of nicotine that you consume with the different types of vape juice you buy.
In other news, sports. A grade 10 student named Devin Melkako from the Crusaders homeschool has claimed a gold medal at the 2017 Brampton Cup in early February, and he's also fought in last fall's Ontario Summer Games in Mississauga. Congratulations.
While it takes most people to get that far in at least a year, it took Devin between 5 to 6 months. If that doesn't spell out talent, I don't know what does.
Well, Crusaders, that's all the time we have for this episode. Thank you for watching.
Hey, that's called bullying, man. Look at the shirt. Wake up. Aw.
Hey, Amy!
Hey.
That's a cool shirt. Where'd you get it?
Designed it, actually.
Really? That's news to us. I want to hear more about this. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Sure.
Okay, let's go. Welcome back, Crusaders. I'm here with Amy Darks, a grade 12 student here at WO and the winner of the anti-bullying contest. So, Amy, how'd you hear about this contest?
Oh, well, Mr. McCammond, our old graphics design teacher, he showed it to us and said, this is your new sketchbook assignment.
So, what made you want to enter?
Well, first of all, it's kind of like required of us, so we kind of had to do it for marks. But like all the prizes were like, yeah, you got to get a signed shirt from the Rangers, 4 box seat tickets to the Rangers, and then $200 and subscription to the record and kind of bragging rights and stuff. So kind of I would have done it if I just heard about it anyway.
So even if your teacher didn't make you enter, do you think you still would have?
Yeah, but I don't think I would have been able to like find out about it otherwise, because I had no idea about it otherwise.
So what inspired this design?
Okay, so picture is of 2 arms interlocking like this. So when you do that, so give me your arm, other arm, and you go like that, and you try and break it. It's a lot harder than just holding hands, because that's
Creative.
so it's like, yeah, a lot harder to work. And then the original design had paint. There was pink paint going on it on the other people. So it was kind of like when someone joined the new awareness against bullying, like the stand against bullying, it was like they were becoming pink like everyone else. It was kind of like the whole idea of the pink shirt. Like like 2 guys wore the pink shirt, and so everyone wore the pink shirt.
That's cool.
Thanks.
So how does it feel seeing people walking around the school in your community wearing a shirt you designed?
It's pretty cool. It's a little nerve-wracking because people are like, "This is your shirt." I'm like, "You know."
So have you always been interested in art or design?
Yeah. Since I could hold a pencil, I was able to draw, and like just never wavered from it. So it's really fun.
Would you be willing to show all of us some of your drawings?
Sure. Hi. Okay. This one is one I've done quite a few times. It's called Houston, I Have So Many Problems. And it's a little space box. And a lot of people really like him. I actually have sold it a few times. I made 2 of them, and my friends paid me for them. This is one I've been doing since grade 10. It's called Love is in the Air, Wear Protection. I was also dressed like this. I was dressed as him for Halloween. But yeah, it's a guy with a gas mask because love is surrounding him, and that's toxic. This is a guy that my brother really likes. His name is Bennett, and I drew him in grade 7 actually, and I still like him 5 years later. This is a girl. I named her Jasmine, and there's a little cat on her shoulders named Daniel, and then these little flame balls, I called them buggers. I don't know why, but yeah, she's kind of based off of like the Disney princess Jasmine, and Daniel is like the tiger, but now he's a little house cat. This one is called Opa's Garden. I made it for my Opa for his birthday, for his 95th, I think. It was actually his last birthday. Yeah, and he really liked it. He was kind of losing his marbles because he was getting old. So every time he saw it, he basically saw it for the first time again. It was really nice. Okay, this one, his name is Jason. My friend says he looks like Harry Styles, but he's not. He's made out of gouache, which is basically watercolor, but like more opaque. It's a lot of fun to use. If you want to know more about it, you can always talk to Ms. Blackwood. I'm sure she'd love to tell you. And this one is one I did last year with pen and ink. It's just a portrait thing, and I thought I'd show it because I got the Principal's Choice Award last year for it. And so yeah, we were supposed to do little squares with little designs in each of them with our face. And this is the Starbucks design that I just did a few weeks ago, I think. They were up in what's it called? Display cases, that thing. Yeah, our teacher put them on there. And then this one is one I did a few weeks ago. I called her Lumberjane because she's a lumberjack, but she's a girl. Because I'm clever. Thanks.
There you have it, Crusaders. Thank you, Amy, for taking the time to talk, and thank you, WO, for supporting Pink Shirt Day.